Hi, William Hououin here for a new Villagers and Heroes video. Today we are taking a look at Goblin Root Caves, which is one of the many frontier zones in V&H. What is a frontier zone? It's a level scale zone that you can run with people of all levels. I mean, at some point you have to have a minimum. Like this zone is, you can access Goblin Root Caves via green. I'm drawing a blank here. Green Heaven, and it's a level 21, 22 zone, so once you're able to come here, you should be level like 25. But if you're level 90, you can come and play here with everyone. And it's kind of challenging, as you'll see. The goal of this video is obviously not to give you a tutorial on how to run the zone, as I am pretty bad myself. I'm still hoping to get my level 95 weapons back, because weapons and armor and everything, I had fantastic gear at the time. I did the awful thing to do the that was a mistake to do the last rebirth I did. I wanted to experience the story another time. I should have made an alt. That would have been a better option. But anyway, so you come here, there's group forming every evening, sometimes during the day too, and you follow the train, you follow the people, you press buttons, and you hope people survive. If you're a healer like me, you're trying to keep your people alive in the team. And as you'll see, poor Blasphemy kind of died at some point. As you can see, all their health is pretty low. But as you can see too, it's very difficult to heal people here. There's a lot of people, and as you can see, I'm not seeing that much. It's difficult to see like status effect on people. It's difficult to see just the health bar sometimes. At least the people in your team you can see pretty easily. But then, you know, it's hard sometimes to see where are the people, because there's a lot of people here. And that's one of the things I wanted to do with this video, is to show to show people there is group content in V&H. I see that often on social media. People are looking for an MMO, some people are suggesting V&H, and people are asking, well, is there group content? Well, there is. As you can see here, there is definitely group content. By the way, the format of the video, it's kind of a square. It's because it's recorded on my iPad. Now, a thing I want to do is to do a video like that on every frontier zone. And I would love if one of you people who are running it often could come with me and do the commentary on those videos. That would be great, because then you know, we could have a little bit of chit chat, casual talk about the game in general, maybe some tips and tricks about the zone in particular. Like in this one, for example, I really don't know the game well. I mean, I know the game pretty well, but I don't know those games, those zones pretty well. But for example, when one of the goblins says, "Time to go boom," you can just move on. You don't have to attack him anymore. He's just gonna explode and you're gonna get the XP. You don't have to actually kill him. You can just move on. So this is one of the little thing I know about this zone. But as you can see, very chaotic, a lot of people, special effects everywhere. Someone just leveled up. That's great. Congrats. I did level up too, not in this particular zone. As you could see, I was still attacking the goblin that says "time to go boom," but it's because I did not really know at that time that it was completely useless to continue, you know, caring about them once they said that. So this is something I learned during this particular run that we did 2-3 days ago. So they are a lot of fun. I highly suggest you take a look at them. And this is this is great XP. You know, I was questing, you know, by myself in the level 80 zones. So, like yesterday, I just finished Pools of Andorra. Is that how it's called? I'm pretty bad with names. But I just finished the pools. The lore was pretty good. Have to go and save your friends from some kind of curse that brings them back to when they were very young and they're kind of happy, and you know, and then you go save them and you get a bit of lore about the Lumineers, and that was great. I enjoyed it, but you know, my whole evening questing in that zones and killing bounties were like 10% of the XP I can make in one of those runs, and there is many frontier zones. And once the trains start going, oftentimes they will do all the zones, and you can just team up. You come in the zone, and there's gonna be like the leaders asking, hey, anybody needs a party, and you just raise your hand and they're gonna bring you in a party. People are super welcoming. You don't have to be that good. As you can see on the screen right now, I mean, it's kind of obvious that, you know, I'm not doing a lot. That chain thing on my feet buttons at the top right, there is something, it's called like chain. And this is amazing. So what this do is it takes all the mobs close to each other and you chain one, and all the damage you do will apply to all the group, even though it's not necessarily an AoE that you're doing. So I was looking at the charts in Shadows Den, the zone we ran just before this one, and this is when I thought, hey, I could record that and do some convoluted talk about it. Maybe some people would be interested, maybe not, let me know. But I decided to record just last minute when this started. But the zone I did before that, I was looking at the charts, and obviously I'm not high on the charts, neither for healing or for DPS, but when I do the chain and I attack, I was like in the top 3 of damage done. So this is a fantastic feat that you could. This is something I discovered just now. I never used that before, but yeah, it's quite amazing. It's long before you can use it again, so don't waste it. But that's quite fantastic. In other news, while we're watching this, I started back hosting headlines on a boat. So what is headlines on a boat? It's I'm doing it in Kingsport on a boat. On the map, it's D4. So you open the map, you look at the little chart, D4, there's a boat. You hop on the boat, which is not an easy thing to do. I was seeing people last Wednesday trying to hop on the boat. Some succeeded first time, some took 2-3 times, and I've seen one people just giving up and going away. Like, I don't know, that was kind of funny. Well, kind of not. But anyway, you'll get accustomed to it, and I'm sure you'll be great at hopping on the boat at some point. But anyway, and it's a little game. It lasts like 30-40 minutes. I'm usually doing 10 rounds, and I'm giving you 4 letters, and people have to come with some funny headlines with it. Last time there was Drizzer that was really good with it. It was like LL Anyway, the headlines he come up with was let lemons drink people aid, and that was quite fantastic. So I'm giving you 4 letters, and you come up with a headlines with the words of each letter, the first letter of each word of the letters. I'm. It's complicated to explain, right? It doesn't make much sense. English is not my first language. You'll have to live with that. But 4 letters, come up with headlines. That's funny, and I'm giving out prizes. You should come because last time I gave up 1 turkey dinner to each participant and 2 sockets. So that was the prize. Right now I'm growing like flowers that are worth quite a bit. When I'm selling my 25 flowers, I'm getting like 17 gold. So if you're a newer player, you should really come, because you're gonna get flowers that you'll be able to sell and get some gold. Early on, gold is quite important. If you play for years, like I did, you'll get pretty wealthy and it's not gonna matter all that much. But anyway, so yeah, I've been hosting that. It's been only one time, but prior to that, I've hosted a little thing at my house that was spooky stories, and so each participant were telling a short spooky story, and that was a lot of fun. Let me tell you that that evening I went to bed before 11 p.m. Those that were there will know what I'm talking about. Those that were not, well, it's your loss. You just had to be there to get that one. But yeah, so if you're a new player, there's group content, and the frontier zones are just one of the group content you can do, because there's a lot of what we call event zones. So the one that is finishing right now, it's on its last few days, is the Hououin zone. And so it's a spooky place, and there's quests to do, and there's always a lot of people there doing the bounties. The bounties meaning like the bosses of the place. The mini bosses, because the big bosses are called the elders. And so, by the way, there is one here in this frontier zone which is called Gutor. So soon enough you'll see us trying to beat Gutor. That's gonna be great. And by the way, if you understand the mechanic of this boss, feel free to leave a comment, because I really don't know how this works. I know that ranged people should stay away, obviously, because he's doing the ground stomp thingy that will hurt you quite a bit and makes you unable to do anything for quite a few seconds, so you can have to stay far away. I know that once you get his shield and call his minions, you have to focus on the minions. That much I know, but I feel I'm missing quite a bit about this boss that I do not understand at all. And so here you can see I was trying to heal Blasphemy, and it was not easy. And one of my problems that I realized, because I haven't taken too much look into my gear up until yesterday or the day before, I had some feats that were like level 50, even though I am level 82. So some of my healing doesn't heal all that much. So my AoE healing was level 50. So this is pretty bad. You'll want to have, your feats in VNH. If you're new, I'm aiming this video to newer players. Obviously, veteran are welcome to watch this, but they won't learn much about villagers and heroes. So if you're a new player, this game, you have to understand that works, that all of your we call it feats, but in other games that would be spells or abilities. All of the things you're seeing on the screens, they come from the weapon you use. They don't come from your class, really. So You get loot all the time. You've probably seen on the screen loot dropping on the ground. I don't even take it because I'm trying to empty my vault. That's one thing. I was thinking of doing a stream. The stream would be, you know, William is emptying his vault, is doing some chores to get some room, and there's some items that I have that I don't quite know what to do with. I'm not sure if it's important. I'm not sure if it's giving me access to a zone in particular. I have a bunch of quest items that I'm not sure I should keep or not. And I was thinking, like, if I can have a few experienced player coming watch the stream and tell me, yo, you should drop this, you should sell this, you absolutely need to keep this, that would be great. But anyway, there's a lot of loot dropping, and you can mix match weapon. And so let's say you have one weapon that drop with that chain ability that I like, and I have one weapon with that AoE healing spells that I use all the time. Well, I can combine them into one weapon, and so I'll have the two feats on my weapon. And so there's a lot you can add. You can add a lot, as you can see, but there's a lot of loot. This is kind of like for the loot part, I mean, it's kind of like Diablo, where you get a lot of stuff all the time, and you just keep what's good and trash the rest. Or you can sell it to any vendors, of course, but I don't even take the time, I just trash them. And that's pretty much it. So as you can see, some people are doing some emotes to try and, give the whole team some objectives, some clearer things to do. Doesn't always work, but they're trying. Trust me, they really do. They really are trying. It's very hard. I don't know how many we were running this, but probably close to 30 people, I would say. So now, as you can see, somebody says, stop attacking Gutor. And seems I'm attacking Gutor. So yeah, so as you can see, he is immune, so you need to really stop attacking him. It's a waste of time. Took me a while to switch. I was trying to heal people too. I'm really trying. I'm not, I'm somewhat of a dead weight, but I'm trying, And once I get my my weapons back, the things I was, when I was level 95, that was the max back then. Now it's 99, but when I was level 95, I had a friend of mine craft me like superb equipment, like tailor-made for me with specifics that I wanted to have, and he made me a fantastic set of legendary equipment. That was amazing. But then once I did my rebirth, I was not able to use that anymore. And so I did it by myself, just with stuff I'm finding, and so now I pretty have garbage gear. In those zones, though, you can find what they call fabled gear. So this is very good equipment that when you have the whole set, the set is like one weapon, one armor, a pair of boots, gloves. There's like 6. You need to have 6 of them to have the full effect, but once you have the full set, it's very, very good. I don't know how it compares to crafted gear and stuff like that, but this is very good equipment. So I got a few pieces, but I still have quite a few to get. So this is kind of what, at least on iPad, maybe it looks better on a computer. I don't know, because you can play this game on mobile, but you can play it on PC too, and you can switch. It's your same account, that you can just hop on PC, and you know, on your commute to work you could jump on your phone and, well, don't jump on your phone, but you know what I mean. You can log in your phone and just play on the bus or on the train or on the plane, or, well, on the plane I'm not too sure. Sometimes the internet is not great, but you know what I mean. Or at work. If you have boring work, your boss is not there, you say, man, I'm gonna play some VNH, or I'm getting paid doing nothing, and that's gonna be great. That could be you. I don't know. I wouldn't do that, but you do you. You live your best life. You live your best life. So, yeah, I've been having a blast. I've been playing on every evening for the past, I don't know, 10 days maybe. Getting back into the game, into the lore, into its people, because VNH as a game, I mean, it's a good game, but if I want to really have fun pressing buttons, I'm gonna go play Scourgebringer. VNH is about the people that are in it. It's about the community, and while like in every online game we have a few annoying people for sure, there's a lot of fantastic ones, and you know, at least on the evening, the ambience is great. People are chatting, people are talking. I'm doing some dad jokes, and people are laughing, and everybody's welcoming in those types of group content. It's you know, this is what I've been saying for a long time. You know, VNH as a game, it's good. It's a lot of fun, but VNH is a fantastic place to go to. That's a great place to be in, and that's what I always liked about the game. And I'm glad to see that after the break I took, it's still pretty much the same. There's a lot of new names. There's a lot of old names that I've seen, but it's still the same feeling that I get once I'm there and I'm chatting, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you've enjoyed this convoluted talk. Obviously, I did not have a plan coming here, but that was fun to talk about the game a bit. I'm trying to decorate my house. When I did my spooky stories, I tried to put some tombstone and some creepy furniture, and that was not great, but I did enjoy messing around with the house. I would love if we could be able to ask other people to come arrange your house. You could give permission for people to decorate. That could be fun, because I'm not that good with that. But anyway, I see I only have 30 seconds left of rambling here before the video ends, so I'm gonna say my goodbyes. Hope you've enjoyed. If you want to participate in one of those videos and chit-chat with me about VNH, let me know, and I'll bring you in, and we'll have a great conversation, and that's gonna be fun. But for now, go do something else. Go play games. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.